So we are live, and hello to everyone. And well, today we're gonna see Fiolet playing against Lamas. It was this stream which was planned like all out of the blue. We actually nobody knows what's gonna happen. Well, I hope that we're gonna see like a really decent games. And today, casting this for you will well lam sorry, yeah, okay, everything works. So
No worries.
Ghospari and randomness is gonna help me to cast this for you, and I think they actually are going to do the main job because I will just be streaming. It's nice to
Yeah,
have you
no
guys.
worries. No worries, bro. Yeah, right hand side on Taunt Highlands, we have Lamas playing as the Green Nod.
The left side, we have Violet, who's playing as the Purple Steel Talons.
So immediately Violet going random and getting Steel Talons. Now, obviously against Nod, that's kind of a good one. Obviously to try and jump with a Titan or anything like that. But on this sort of map, to try and get that early game advantage is going to be hard because Lamas, he'll see the GDI faction. He'll know to go for a Pitbull scout because he will lose the scouts to Rifle and the Bloom. So I think Lamas is a good player to do that as well. So I want to see how the scouting goes early game. Look at that, already losing a scout top.
Yeah, top. That is unnecessarily.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, obviously, you can never get to that garrison, so it's always just a foxhole on the top blue. As a waste of a scout. And look at this, Lamas is going to get through the middle with a rifleman, like with a militant. Like, he definitely should have lost that scout, but that's just, I think, a bit of a poor decision from Violet here.
He's going for the Pitbull to scout early on.
Oh, look at that. It was going for the bike. Oh, wow. He's going to not even get a shot. He actually reverses the Pitbull to get repairs. Wow, he's got no eyes. I'm just gonna quickly check her vision right now. Yeah, he has eyes on Lamas's base for a rifleman, but doesn't know if it's more than one bike. Maybe she thinks it's just one bike for a fake out. I don't know. Hard to see. What's battle marker? Just a little, just a rifle squad shooting. Nothing too much going on. What do you think? What do you think Violet's gonna do random this game? Like predictions.
So far he didn't rise. I think he's gonna go double War Factory Pitbull. I think you want to be aggressive early on.
Yeah, I think that if she does it correctly, if you do double warfare, I should know. See, so with GDI, if you go APC rifleman, send it out straight away to preempt the barracks on the Nod player, and double war factory pitbulls, and it's in your base, it's so hard to stop because you can't build new rockets. You basically have to build Scorps and a laser turret, and by the time you do that, you lose like 2 harvesters. But I don't think she is. I wonder if she's going to do double war factory Titan, even though it's a really bad build. She always does it.
On some maps it's really good, not on this one.
Yeah, like Odyssey it can work out very well, but on Highlands it's so big, it's just so vast. But I think it's a refinery. Oh, okay, it's a refinery. So he's going to eco.
Okay, nice.
And Lamas going to war factory. Oh wow, here we go. The aggression from Lamas.
Actually, I wanted to interrupt. I mean, this build which Lamas is doing right now, I mean, it looks kind of risky, since if these bikes won't work, if he don't if he doesn't manage to take at least like 2 harvesters because he's spamming quite a lot of bikes, then probably he's gonna be screwed for the rest of the game. And I feel like, well, Violet isn't preparing properly for this kind of attack. Like, I think she didn't even Violet didn't even scout this build because he didn't really see the second factory, and that was the problem.
Yeah, not at all. As you said, getting jumped by double war factory, like, so necessary. And look at that, a harvester full of full Tiberium goes down. He actually went back to dock on the refinery because I think she was confident the watchtowers would do the job. But I mean, that's what happens when you get cocky. And look at that, run into the buggies and the bikes come in for the sweep. Oh, it's just unnecessary losing right now. You literally, every unit counts. when you're behind on eco, and it's just throwing units away. Look at that, the main base is empty, no pit bulls. I think this is already an early GG, to be honest. I think
Well, it's,
Lamas is getting the blue tip. Oh no, it's not. It's Fowler getting the blue tip.
well, after you scout, there's no rush. You have to make sure what's going up on the second expansion, if it's a war factory or a refinery, and
Yeah.
Fowler need to scout the other part, the other stage of the game. Actually.
If you check Violet's vision, you literally see that it doesn't even have the middle or the top blue scouted, and that's huge. Look at the Master's vision; immediately has the majority of the map scouted, so he can see everything she's basically doing right now. He knows there's 2 harvesters in the bottom green. Like he knows she's behind on eco. Like he can just probably right now just eco up and get ahead. Really, you keep the bike buggy whether it is. Look at that, another harvester goes down. Like he's just getting trades and trades and trades. Yeah, look at that. He's got more as well. He's just going to refirst in the middle. And op center as well. He's still going buggies. I would have thought maybe a scorp transition, but maybe he's just going to go tech and one click. Because you can do that. You have enough bike buggy out.
Like, Lamas can afford to lose more units right now, since he already has numbers, and Fiolet, oh my god, he like has to defend exceptionally well to be able to make like great exchanges, not just good, like exchangers is the key, and economy, of course, because as far as it goes, he only has like 3 harvesters, which is definitely not enough, even though Fiolet is taken in a blue Tiberium. That's not something.
Well, despite one
Not good.
of Lama's harvester are mining on the bottom field and going all the way up to dock in the refinery in the top field.
Oh yeah, I saw that. That's a really annoying bug I hate on this game. Is if you get your harvesters from your first field to go down early on the second field, they'll just dock at your first refinery. And sometimes if you get attacked on your main, you'll just lose a harvester. It's one of those annoying things in Kane's Wrath, I think. Yeah. But I think he can afford to make the mistakes because he's ahead. Yeah. But the top blue field, so look how much Tiberium there's in the top blue field. Lamar hasn't even bothered to try and go for that. Definitely missing out on some cash there. Violet pulls both harvesters off the field preemptively, so that's a few seconds mining time lost. APMO Watchtower's doing absolute work right now. I think the Master's Parade's going to go for clicks. Look at that. He's got a Tib Chem plant already down. Oh, the Tib Vein! Oh my god, that's so many pit bulls dead. Tib Core as well. And that's going to be GG. Oh, Lamas, you dirty bugger. He sells the other refinery! Oh no! It's a disaster. It's a disaster. Damn. Will Violet fight to the very end, or will she call the early GG?
That was a huge fail when
Huge fail,
Violet decided to sell the refinery,
look at that.
And then, I mean, it didn't really matter at that point after he lost like all the pit bulls.
Yeah, the scouting in the beginning was so like, I don't know, because Lamar's picking Nod and you get a GDI faction, so going random immediately have an advantage. You can just send more rifle scouts out, kill all the Nod scouts, make him go for a buggy, Foxhole on his base, all these little things, but just missed opportunities that early on just cost you like huge. So it's a shame.
Yeah, I mean, randomness. What do you think?
Well, I think Violet is now more aware of Lama's aggression early on, and I think he have to be more aggressive before him.
Right. And this scout.
That's what he's gonna try to do.
I mean, Violet didn't really have a good scout. I mean, during the entire game, he didn't even try to scout his enemy. Like, Lamas was taken, like, was keeping Violet on his base all the time, and that made the game as well. I mean, not even taking into the account like all these exchanges, all these harvesters killed with two factories. which wasn't scouted. And that's what Eclipse used to say. He said that this Tuber factory build is very risky, but it's like dreadfully sinister. If you didn't scout it in time, then you will probably gonna lose from this, because there is no way you stab it if you go like third refinery and your opponent goes like Tuber factories and spams lots of units.
It's weird because GDI is one of the easiest factions to scout it with. Because as soon as you get a foxhole in their base, you have to put a shredder turret and a scorp. Like, you've got so much time of vision, and you could just probably ungarrison the rifleman, move it up to foxhole again, and then use a scout from the bottom to go back in the garrison. Like, you should have eyes on an odd player all game on that map as well. Whereas no garrison builders in the middle. Like, it's yeah.
I mean, the foxholes is the easiest way to scout, like all the time. So...
Literally. But I think that's just a skill gap, maybe. I think Violet's not a GDI player.
Probably.
I think maybe just, I don't actually know what player she, I think, or purple badge on Aurora, so that shows she plays Squid a lot, but
yeah.
you guys notice Nodgen is a delay on movement? Yes.
Delay was there? Yeah.
So when you build an engineer as Nod, it will, if it's on a waypoint and you don't give it a move command, it will do a little, like a circular.
You can double waypoint it, and then it's gonna go behind the rifle. It's not gonna get stuck.
Yeah. It's one of those things you have to do extra micro. One thing I know is that GDI engineers also soak up a whole Black Hand Flame before it dies. So actually, technically, the most powerful engineer. That's mad. But game number 2, bottom right, as the green nod, once again, we have on Tiberian Rift, Lamas.exe, which basically means Lamas sexy.
Well, on the top left side, we have Fiolet playing as a purple monk.
Wow, so getting marked off Kane, one going random. That's actually quite a nice one.
I'm not sure how Lamas looks, but he should be sexy since he, well, working out, right?
Oh, yeah, no, Lamas has got a good body. He's a gym lad now, like me. It's all good.
Okay. Alright then.
This is what I mean. So he goes. So Violet's gone random, right? Immediately has 3 scouts down the middle. A whole marked of Kane squad, and then 2 draft squads. Now Lamas didn't even bother to building more riflemen. So if Violet micros correctly, you could probably kill every single scout in the squad and then land a triple EMP on Lamas's base. And if wants to, go for bikes as well. And that's just so powerful. But I don't know if she'll do it or not.
Well, I don't think it's a buggy. Is it? No, it's bikes.
It was a harvester. Lamas is not even bothering to go for anything. He's got a rifleman up top, but by the time it goes up and then waypoints down into Violet's base, that'll be enough time for 4 bikes to come out of the war factory and go towards the base of Lamas.
Because Lamas, because Violet cleared all the scouts in the middle, his bikes are going right to the middle.
I see that, yeah. So I'm gonna quickly check Lamas's vision. So yeah, the bikes are completely in the middle, and he only has up to the rift. Has vision. So if Violet literally goes down the middle and threads the needle right outside a spike, he will get jumped.
That is an
He's going all in.
Yeah, but I was so slow on getting a third power plant to sell his MCV. He's still stalling.
Oh, he's sending bikes to the top, but Violet's already got 4 bikes here. He's putting buggies. Lamas, what are you doing? He didn't even have an EMP ready for the harvester, so he's still gonna get it. But he maybe shouldn't have lost a bike there with the EMP available.
Yeah, if he kills the second harvester, he wins. No.
Oh, he sells the MCV.
Yeah,
he harvests at the die. Oh, this is very messy, isn't it? He's gonna kill the bikes. He's gonna go around again. Oh, the bike switches target. Tries to kill the engineer. What are you doing, Violet? There we go.
Well, Lamas lives now.
Lamas lives, yeah. It's just the fact is that so Violet obviously moved the MCV on 1 power plant, immediately unpacked, maybe scared there's a counter attack. But the thing is, she only has 2 harvesters and 2 refs, so technically Lamas is in a equal position right now with double war factory and probably building a harvester still.
Yeah, trying to counter the smoke squad, put him really behind on his third power plant, sell his MCV, and now have extra engineer. And
I mean, yeah, if he's he should probably try and maybe get the spike, or
yeah, and he needs
maybe
blue Tiberium as well. He needs 3 harvesters now. Third one,
yeah.
send it to the blue field.
If Lamas did this,
Oh,
oh my
it's an
god,
all-in
Violet saw
as
them.
well.
It's an all-in mirror, but there's I mean, look, she has 2 ref, but it's 2
Oh, same
halves.
harvesters,
Like it's not. Yeah, it's like you can just sell a ref and it'll be basically the same. Like it's not properly benefiting the double war factory at all. Like I really don't understand. I think it's just the skill bat. Maybe he doesn't even know how to do it properly there. How to do a tactic properly, but it's gonna be an iffy one. Like right now, this game is you can classify as a very messy one. To how it's panned out.
Well, the problem is, yeah, I'm sorry to interrupt, but the problem is like Violet has 2 harvesters, I mean 2 refineries, and he should have like put at least 3 harvesters. And what
Yeah.
he's doing is actually building bikes and buggies, while he really struggles with the economy, because having 2 refineries with 2 harvesters simply doesn't pay off. I mean, this never really works, and he has to gain the advantage, I mean, as much as possible. And in order to do so, harvesters are like unnecessary. Well, at least 1, I think, even 2. Because normally you would want to play like 4 harvesters, 2 refineries. It's the least you can do if you're playing all in, because yeah, MCB was sold, right? So
I mean, you can even afford double war factory on 2 and 4. You just don't build your ref straight away. You wait like a minute for your double war factory to spam enough units out, and then you start to put a harvester and a ref, and you start to actually, if you've got good macro, you can just keep pausing, unpausing your war factory to build bikes, because a 2-second animation to build can actually save your economy sometimes.
yeah.
But here comes the attack. Oh, he's found an opening. Goes for the harvest of blue for the full Tiberium. He gets it barely. And Lamas only kills buggies. There's actually still a lot of bikes left, so that's actually good trades.
And
But there's
Lamas
3
is
bikes in
harassing
pilot
the
space.
harvester. Yeah, sure.
Oh, there's nothing there. You can't even put a turret down. I mean, power down a refinery and sell a power plant maybe. I don't know, for an EMP. He will not lose the harvester. Oh
and
no.
he forgot about his boy.
Yeah.
He's still microing them.
He's gonna kill 3 Scorps.
Scorps can't fight buggy with small numbers like that.
I mean, see, that's what I was talking about. Like, that would have been fine if Violet at least had 3 damn harvesters. Because now, I mean, he's really screwed. I don't know what Violet is going to do. I mean, building harvesters just simply won't work, since lots of... Oh, okay. Unless he takes the harvesters from Lamas.
Yeah, the thing is, Lamas... The problem with building Scorps is they're so slow. And as soon as you mirror out your base, all you got to do is just literally ring on a Rosie. And that's it. That was a very messy game. That shouldn't have been the way it is. Like at all. I feel like if you bike rush someone who's going all in, like the all in wins instantaneously. Because you shouldn't lose your halve, and you should have enough units to like blind counter the rush, technically, right?
Yeah, having 3 buggies first.
Yeah, but I don't know why I bought 3 buggies first. Like that was I don't know. Yeah, a weird one.
That was a bad scout. Probably Lamas got a little bit sloppy after like the first game. He felt like he was controlling everything. He thought that it would be actually way too easy to kill Violet, and then maybe, well,
bamboo. Oh god, this map fucking
a little bit more, or a little bit too overconfident. But
yeah, I literally do think it was overconfidence.
So, ooh, we gotta play Sugar Rush's maps. Nice.
Yeah.
Shall I tell them how many? Wait, can you go back and forth on the map? What?
How? Don't know what.
Your observer. That's why you can't pick a spot, because he's obs.
Yeah.
Lamas has got this thing where he has to be in a spot. If he's not in a spot, he'll play shit. He's like, he told me he's got a problem. He was the same on Xbox, to be fair. He'd have to go on the left hand side of Tournament Rift or any of this. It was yeah, it's funny.
Yeah.
Wait, does he know? Wait, what? Lamar said yes. Oh, he's being a BM. He's not telling her there's 2 spikes. Oh, the mind games. Oh, I was so tempted to type in there's 2 spikes. But my man said I might be lying in quotation marks. Fucking hell. Alright, well, welcome to Bamboo Weeds, aka Sugar Rush's amazing design map. Top right as the green nod, we have Lamas.
And in the bottom side, we have the purple black hand fiolet. And he doesn't appear to know about the second spike because he put his hand of node in the bad spot. Actually, yeah.
Oh, the sell-off.
Oh, he didn't even look to see how many spikes. I thought he's gonna find the front one and then build another engineer, and it's gonna work more than it should.
So the deceit from Lamas
he
actually
does
worked.
2 in the chat.
Oh my god.
But he might
the thing
just
is,
go... No, you know what? I think he did it on purpose, maybe. And he's going all in and capture the spike.
All in, say MCV for the spike.
That could be
it's
something he might be
it's probably better to get the It's probably if you're gonna do that, it's probably better to get the spike behind you with your MCV cell, right?
Yeah.
Because this
the thing is,
spike
he
like
got
in front
random
of him,
black hand.
Yeah, he can be like Lamas could intercept like the spike if he really wanted to. Like this spike in front of you, I mean, it looks like there is a small distance, and some people actually manage to kill your engineer while if you're like a little bit late or capturing the spike.
If you sell your power plant as GDI, you can definitely kill it.
Yeah, maybe. That's one.
Oh, he's gone for 2 bikes into the buggy, but the buggy's gonna get through. I'm very surprised, to be honest, because every time Fiolet's gone black hand in games I've observed or play, Violet always goes for a Reckoner and 6 spikes. And today she hasn't, so I'm a bit concerned.
I mean, this habit of Violet that he always does like 2 refineries, and I kind of noticed that he never has 3rd harvester ready by the time he has like 2 refineries. Well, that's actually a bad habit and a bad way to start your game, because you will gonna have a big economy gap in the middle of the game. Well, already I think. Well, he always goes like bikes. I don't know. Did it pay off? Well, did he do any damage with bikes?
He went only 2 bikes. He killed the buggy with it.
Oh, that's
and it forced Lamas to build 1 Scorpion to zone the bikes out.
I'm not sure, Gaspari, how would you play, I mean, this game, especially
like
this
factor from Lamas, by the way.
Not against Blackhand, if you were in the shoes of Violet.
I mean, the thing is that if you go infantry, it's going to be in nod mirrors, it's whoever retains the best by a buggy, right? And then you transition to Scorps. Now, when nod Scorps are against your Scorps, they're obviously going to go lasers after, and that's when you're going to be beat down. But if you mix infantry with your Scorps, it becomes so powerful. Like, no one's going to build Scorps, no one's going to build buggies to kill your infantry. Like, they're going to go Scorps and try and crush them. But you might as well just use that to your advantage and build Scorps and infantry. And then, obviously, to counter it with nod is to go nod infantry, right? And as soon as you do that, you immediately just go for 1-clicks. And then by the time they've invested all that money into upgrades, you've clicked them out of the game. Like, there's a series of steps you have to take. But I feel like Fiolet doesn't know that. I feel like Fiolet will just go Scorps right now and not actually benefit from the infantry properly. Well, actually, no, saying that, there's a rocket being built. Is that a secret shrine she built? Wait, no, it's in
No.
the construction yard. I want to see. What is it?
No, it's
Oh,
another
power plant. No, power plant. Okay. So I think maybe the barracks is just for rockets to defend, because obviously her harvesters aren't stealthed, right? So it makes your field
No,
open to
actually, she's going for a
harassment.
shrine. So.
Oh, go for a shrine now. Okay, maybe she is getting inventory then. Okay, that's what you need to do.
And
But the
still,
thing is, with Black Can harvesters, you can get harassed by scorps, but it's gonna be bikes instead. Oh no, full Tiberium harvester
it's the same
pulls
problem.
both off the
The
line.
same
Yeah.
issue comes up every time. Like Fiolet has literally 0 scout, and he didn't even realize that those bike buggies were coming. He didn't really know what his enemy was up to because here again, no scout, and that's a big problem actually in this stage, like on every stage of the game. So you
But I
want to
mean,
scout
he's
your
not
enemy
building.
all the time, and
He's not upgrading his infantry at all.
yeah. And controlling of the map quite important. Yeah, as Gaspari already noticed, like Lamas has the control of the map all the time. The majority of the map is just visible for him. He doesn't have the fog of war, and that plays a significant role in winning every damn game. So yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, Lamas is actually on the back foot right now. But the thing is, oh, he's got tech. He went for tech. He went for tech. Oh my god. Fowler's not micro. No, he needs. I was gonna say he could just camp the war factory and make him drop obelisks, but he just moved his tanks in. He lost like 2 or 3 there. He's still gonna camp it. He should be killing 2 more than reversing because there's still 4 on the map, which means he can probably snipe tanks. But look at that. He reinforces now. The thing is, against Nod, he needs to have like 1 or 2 bikes on the edge of the field so he can detect stealth. But he's not doing that.
So
He's just
yeah.
pushing all in. There's one big sort of Q move right now, seems like, with Scorps.
But if Lamas holds, he's gonna be in a better position since Violet only has 1 harvester on the second second field, and all of these harvesters on the first Tiberium field, they're just, well, they aren't really doing an efficient job because they are just they have to be moved to the second expansion since there is no Tiberium left on the first field. So.
And Lamas halfway through those laser capacitors.
Oh, is he? Oh, he is, yeah. The thing is, though, look at that mass harvesters. He's got 3 and 2 in expansion, right? He's just transferred 2 over now and sold a ref. So he's got one full of Tiberium, 1 just emptying. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 harvesters, and he's spamming out 2 war factory. So you can sustain that for quite a while. The thing is with Violet, she's only got 1 refinery on the expansion, and and the main's been cleared up, and she's got tech. So she's gonna have to either cancel units, go for upgrade, and get more eco, or screw the eco and go all in, try and win the game now. But there's laser scorps. Like, you ain't gonna beat that with Dozer Blade scorps. Not even Dozer Blade. Sorry, they're just normal scorpions. Oh my god, this is a disaster. Firestorm, how'd you lose to this? Madness.
This is a terrible situation to be in because having lots of scorpions which don't really have lasers and having 0.
No, not at all. Oh, this is a very messy map.
Randomness, I know you as a Blackhand player, like, you normally deal with the situations better. Like, do you think that infantry is the only way you can hold, like, all the scorpions?
Well, if you're against laser node, I think that going for a double MCV or at least Shredders with few infantry would help your tanks. Like, there's obelisk just now, but I thought with the early tech center we was gonna have more defenses deployed early on to counter those corps or defend at least.
There's even an elite scorp on the front. Like, the master's like, if he gets the heroic, that's become a nightmare to deal with. Yeah. He's gone for more. Violet's gone for 2 barracks now, but hasn't got a second ref down. Hasn't got a second ref. Oh no. This is disastrous.
One of the key things on this map, again, in a scorpion fight, is to capture the EMP spike and use it while you're fighting scorps.
I even know there's an EMP on the map. Wow. This is an EMP day. not sure I played this map. I played it like I think 4 times my whole life.
Yeah, we played this map even with Lamas in one of the tournaments. Turns out to be a pretty interesting games. He used flame tanks and he managed to, well, deal a significant damage with his flame tanks, killed well, most
Mm.
of my structures. I barely managed to win even though I had such a big advantage. So yeah, this game, I mean, fiolet is only moving on the third expansion. It's well, it's really late, and well, Lamas already has both refineries going for Redeemer. Should be enough to finish the game. And the Scorpions are still dealing damage. On the bottom of the map, they're still attacking. Well, now they're going for spikes, which doesn't really matter since Violet still doesn't control the map.
It's weird because obviously this is a series, right? So you want to obviously play to the very the very last second. But in most matches, Violet will not give up until she literally has one building left and it's on 1 HP. It's it's annoying. Look at Scorpion tank actually crashing most of the infantry from the bottom left and goes down finally. I mean, I'm surprised Lamas has not gone for clicks yet. Like a catalyst missile on the freshly put refinery, that would be devastating because the field's now also cleared up.
Yeah, and there's only one refinery, so I mean,
Yeah, exactly. The thing is, like, even though his infantry is not being properly like line formationed out, it's still going to do quite a lot of damage to these scorpions. Because behind obelisks as well, but the mass should probably just maybe like build a nuke with 1 click, camp with stealth, like drag him out the game. Because Valus is going to turtle up, right?
to be honest,
That's
yeah,
a nightmare to fight.
to be honest, he can do whatever he wants now, but should rather push and finish this game. Well,
Yeah, look at that. MCU's getting sniped. Oh no, don't! Why have you changed targets, Lamas? No. Oh wait, is he? Oh, he's luring him for a tip vein. He's luring him for a tip vein.
There's not any army to do that, just few infantry.
Oh, here come the venoms, and the tip vein's gonna come. Oh, never mind, never.
I don't know what you think, guys, but there was a moment when, well, when Lamas could have lost this game, and it turned out that Violet was doing quite well with pushing with the Scorpions, and I think what he needed is to make like a really good line formation, and to focus fire all the Scorpions of Lamas, and that should have worked. But
if he would have done that and put 3 or 4 bikes in the expansion, that would have forced Lamas to most likely put an obelisk in the field to kill the bikes, and that meant that there's no obelisk to kill the actual scorps camping the war factory, and that's when Violet could have won right there. But just lack of like knowing how to push a nod player with Blackham lost the game right there. Yeah. 11 minutes long. And look at the eco graph. Like it was around the 7-minute mark where Felt was a bit behind, but had the advantage. But then the first field ran out, and then look at that eco league. Yeah,
I didn't really
only a
check
few
it,
thousand.
but anyway,
Yeah.
there was a big gap in economy anyway. So, as you said, Violet just lacking the knowledge of how to play properly for not, how to push properly.
Yeah.
So that's that.
I'm just surprised Violet's not playing like, well, I say properly, but I mean the way she normally plays, which is literally like ridiculous rushes at the beginning of the game.
I
Like
think
obviously,
now it's time that she consider it.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll see how it goes. Yeah. I mean, because it got Firestorm a few times in a tournament, so it happens. It happens. Oh, my voice is cracking like mad today. Fucking hell.
No, it's okay. Don't worry. I mean, that's just strikes me that I thought like Violet was playing a little bit well, more tactical maybe, because I noticed that they had a really long game with Firestorm in this first matchup in the tournament.
Yeah.
And it was very tactical. They were playing with Scorpions. They were like playing a positional war, and that was kind of impressive. But then again, today I don't know. Maybe he's just not on point. That happens a lot to players in Kane's Rust. So You can never know what what is the mindset and what is like his mood during the games. Maybe something happened before the games. Maybe he simply didn't have enough sleep, which kind of an issue when you have in like these games.
Yeah, he chose
which
a
is
map.
still stream.
Slippery slope. Oh
Ooh,
my god.
one of the best maps. Once again.
You really think it's one of the best? Oh, I
No, I'm
hate
just.
it. I
It's just
hate it.
sarcasm. I hate it just as much.
It's mid game push or you camp with no money. It's just like there's no tip, there's no blue, there's no nothing. Oh god.
But you know the silver lining is games are finished very quickly here
In like
because
under 4 seconds, yeah.
well that's not that bad,
Literally.
but yeah.
All right, so in the top right corner, as the purple nod, we have a violet.
And in the bottom left side, we have Lamas playing at the green node again.
So a
He
nod
stick
mirror
to
this
his
time.
faction
Yeah.
So far.
So Violet getting a third nod faction by going random. That's well, not third. Wait, is it? Yeah, it is third. The first game she got 2 towers. Yeah. So third nod faction when going random. That's
Oh, shadow teams.
Oh,
Okay.
Shara teams.
Yeah, they do have this delay.
Yeah, I don't actually know if it's long enough to cancel a war factory in this map. Is it?
On this map, I don't know, but Shadow Team used on 1.02 or even
Yeah,
early
yeah. There was no
1.1.
delay, wasn't there? It was really OP.
Yeah, it was like a thing that you would expect against Node. So you had your power plant, but because his power plant isn't really hidden.
Oh no, Violet! I think Violet could have done it. She turns around.
I mean,
Oh, it's not gonna get the war factory. She definitely could have got the war factory, I think.
I'm not
Nah,
sure.
it's a shame.
No, because
You reckon?
Yeah, you have to like drop them.
Because you have to
You
land
have
and
to
then
land,
boom.
and only then you can boom. It takes
But
so
if
much
you
time.
drop, put them on no attack move, and then move command, you move like half a second quicker. So potentially,
Oh.
I think it would have been very very tight, like very very tight.
Yeah.
And that would have been probably GG. If you cancel a War Factory and not Mirror, you just gotta go
That would have been
sell MCV,
huge.
2 watch your bike, but
Yeah.
you win.
Probably
Yeah.
Lamas wouldn't have been able to come back in this game because that is
Mm.
will be a huge
Yeah,
delay.
it's so crippling, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now
Oh, there's no.
those shadows are just
There's
gonna
no
get
shadow.
like killed, slaughtered by those. So bike
I
buggies.
kill the revive, fly in the air, fly in the air, fly in the air, fly in the air. Violet, what are you doing? Fly in the air. Oh no, this is disaster.
Flying in the air is kinda not the best solution because there are still bikes and a lot of
The
them.
thing is though, she can fly over the mountain right in front
Oh,
of the field and then fly
that's
back,
where-
and it can make the units drive around like
Yeah.
crazy. You actually screw the AI up. But there's still 2 squads alive. Will they get a third power plant? No way. No way.
No, no.
Oh, it goes down. Damn. No third power plant for Violet.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Farah didn't go all in, considering
Such
the
a pity.
situation.
The thing is, yeah, so Lamar's gonna counter attack with what? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, he's got 7 bikes, never mind. And Violet hasn't been ecoing. She just built her own bike buggy.
It's still on one
maybe
harvester.
anticipating. On one harvester, yeah.
That's when she should have all in because there's no point
Yeah.
to eco anymore.
No, yeah. Well, once again with the messy openings, like Lamas is. Well, I mean, this is Lamas's game to lose right now. Like Lamas would definitely know how to bring it back to the standard eco game and then thrive. Where Violet struggles after the first, like I think, a few minutes after a rush. I mean, it still did well. 2 power
Farah's going
plants, but-
second. What is that? Second refinery on one harvester?
Is it actually? It's not. It's not a second refinery, is it?
It's war factors.
Oh my
Oh.
god. Oh, it's for factory. Okay. No, it's a refinery.
Oh,
For
it
God's
is.
Oh
sake.
no! What are we watching,
What are we
boys?
watching?
No.
I mean, I can't
This is
quite
not
put my
good.
finger on it. I mean, what is she doing?
Oh,
Like one
this
harvester only, and then she like, okay, I'm gonna go refinery. I
Oh.
don't bother to go another harvester because you know one harvester, one refinery is actually okay. I just go more bikes and then another refinery. That just, wow, that blows.
I don't know. This is just very weird. Like,
But
yeah,
it will trick Lamas to fight earlier because he's thinking that there's 2 refinery that is behind because he just got his second refinery, now he's in 3 and 2. So it gives him the idea that he's behind on Harvester, on economy, and that he should press now before Followed take an advantage. And oh, he could have sniped that, maybe went for it, I don't know.
I mean, he's sort of taking his time really to try and dive in, but he actually focused. He actually puts a volley on the bikes. He actually doesn't even focus the harvester down. He split his fires there as well, and unfortunately, Fiolet didn't do anything, and has just lost all her bikes.
Oh my
And
god.
now instead of more bikes, she now has 4 harvesters with nothing to defend. So it's either eco and no units, or units and no eco. It's never in between.
It looks
And
like, yeah, you're
yeah,
probably right because, well, it looks to me like the issue is that Violet just can't do a proper multitask to scout the
yeah,
enemy properly and to know when to go economy and when to switch into like units, and that's a big problem because that just makes playing against Lamas like unbearable, impossible because he's always Russian. He's Russian every single game, and you have to
yeah.
scout him every damn time to know what to do and when to switch into bike buggies, for God's sake.
It's yeah, very messy. I don't. The thing is to tell Violet to maybe, try and properly learn the meta, which
The builds and
let's
yeah.
face it, the meta is eco, right? It just is,
I
and
mean, Followed
not
was
knowing
not
that is
that
huge.
behind on economy, so every time Harvester Dog, she's getting exactly as much money as Lamas. But once Lamas got his second harvester instead of second refinery, then we start to see a gap between the
Hmm.
economy.
Well, yeah, you see, so they got the same economy mostly because of the on 2 spikes and harvesters. But the thing is, with the money that she made, she built 4 more harvesters instead of units to actually counter the bikes that were putting her on pressure, right? And like that one attack right there, where he split his fire, won the game straight there. It was just one of those things. Yeah.
Eh, it looks like the only way for, well, for Violet to take a game is to all in or just rush in the beginning of the game,
Mm.
probably
I
trying
don't know why she
outplay.
hasn't done the Reckoner build yet, because obviously it's a very very powerful build, but she knows how to do it, right? And if you do it correctly, you're thriving.
Has she ever done it? I mean, has she ever tried to like go in flame tanks and bike buggies? I never seen it from her.
I mean, she doesn't really do it against NOD players often. I was very
Yeah,
surprised when she did it against Firestorm the tournament, and it worked nearly. But
yeah,
yeah,
we all were surprised. So
yeah. Oh my god, it was mad. Like if you're GDI or Scrin, she'll do it. And don't get it wrong, against Scrin, it's extremely powerful. Extremely
yeah,
powerful. Even against GDI, if you make them build pred tanks and you've got bikes to snipe the pred, it's really good. But I don't know. Yeah, if you hold it off and you just camp and go hammerheads, no idea to counter it. It's just like, oh,
yeah. I think like well, Screen and Nod are these factions which can be played in every matchup against any other faction, and they will always you will always be
mm,
able to perform good if you know how to play them, how to go like
yeah.
proper builds, if you're able to multitask them, because that's like very important. So, well, one of the most
Oh,
significant
Lamas
things.
pick Zocom on this map. What is he gonna do? I wonder.
Mm, I don't know.
Fast Marv to Marvis their third, maybe, and expand to their third.
Maybe firehooks or hammerheads. Don't know.
Oh, he's not gonna try the hammerhead rush, is he? Oh god. Oh, it's a Zocom mirror. What? Oh well, bottom side on Tiberium zone for the Z, we have Lamas as the green Zocom Procom.
And on the top side, we have Violet as Zocom, as a purple Zocom again.
Zocom mirror on this map, I don't know how it's gonna go. I don't actually know how far that properly plays GDI based mirrors.
Well, I think it's gonna be. It should. That's what I imagine it should be. pitfalls mid-game, and then Firehook was
Yeah.
the way
It's gonna be whoever controls the air, isn't it? It's just mental.
into
There's no
Mars
jugs,
fighting. That's
nothing.
it.
Yeah.
Like one
It's
of the
weird
best.
how the meta is so pitbulls, right? Pitbulls are so
Oh.
popular nowadays. It's mental.
Yeah, well, because they're very important and they're very like powerful. If you manage to get like the small group of them, and if you play them in the late game, it's like one of
Mm.
the best combinations, like one of the best units, which always win you the game. Because if you're playing like GDI against GDI matchups, you're gonna know like that your enemy's gonna do pretty much the same build, like in most cases, and you will have to like play I don't know, mammoth tanks, juggernauts sometimes, but some infantry, always lots of infantry there, or just switch into like firehawks. But pitbulls like around the map, when they have these upgrades, mortar upgrades, right, they just
Mm.
deal so much damage, like they kill structures in a blink of an eye, and that very well, that makes a game.
It's the thing as well. Even if you have like a few rockets defending your expansion, a few mortars will just completely splash them down.
Yeah,
So you
that's
have to
true.
worry about mixing APCs or hammerheads or even riflemen into your force. So you can literally get away of just sending 4 or 5 rounds to expansion, and every time you have an infantry defense, it just gets deleted.
But most people
Yeah.
forget to have rockets like on your expansions, to put them, especially in the late game. That's like a
Yeah.
really big problem. So you have to pay your attention to this like all the time, especially if you play in GDI mirrors.
Whoa,
he
whoa,
saw.
whoa. Did you just see that? Yeah.
Yeah, to kill the firefall.
He
It wasn't.
sold his power plant to try and kill the scout, but completely failed.
Well, I really
Very-
miss the old version of this map where you start at the blue, but you have a green field instead. You
Yeah, I
expand
remember seeing that.
left, and then you expand top.
Mm.
Yeah, but changing, I don't like this one. So I prefer the older one, to be honest.
Yeah, having your own blue field each is quite rare, to be honest. It's like tournament arena vibes. It's quite safe to go and get it. Let's just say. Obviously, if you forget about it and they don't, they can obviously get that few thousand ahead of you, which could be towards an upgrade or towards a support power. So it can be quite deadly. But it's an eco game. It looks like right now, mirrored.
Gives you
So
lots of
nothing's going on.
advantage when you have like this blue
And it's gonna be Double War Factory, Red Bush.
Yeah, well, Violet's got a 6th harvest. No, sorry. Mars has got a 6th harvest going towards the blue field. Violet, that was her 5th. So she's a harvester down.
But that power plant put his War Factory.
Oh yeah, by far. That made him stall the MCV. Look at that. The second War Factory just went down. So let's say Violet, I think, is technically about 11 seconds ahead, which means an extra Predator ahead. So that does count up, to be fair.
And we have 3 pitbulls. They're gonna be really effective on the blue. Oh, Violet should take his blue Tiberium now.
Oh, he forgot the harvester. No, that's what I'm on about. If you forget, there we go.
But those pits can maybe start sniping these spreads on low number. I thought he was putting them to counter blue Tiberium early on.
Violet's actually going Preds, and to be honest, like, if the more pitbulls you have on the map, the harder it is for the Preds to defend, right? But because it's quite a narrow map, these Preds are actually... Why? Wait, Violet's building APCs? Why is Violet building APCs? There's no infantry on the map. he hasn't scouted. Yeah, that's the problem. See, no scouting and just guessing his infantry. If he would have invested that into Preds, the Mars would be dead right now. Like, there's no defending it. Like, that would have been GG straight away.
I mean, normally it's a very standard build. Yeah, I'm sorry, like to interrupt, but it's like normally you wanna have at least a few APCs just in case, because the first thing which Jedi player is gonna do is he's gonna put down 2 barracks and gonna start spamming the infantry. So you wanna have like a few of them, but not that many. Like that's like 5 already.
Like if she would have scouted the base, right, and saw there's only 1 refinery, even if you get the Preds there in time, you can just crush the infantry. Like it would have been so critical. But now she's gave him time to build infantry, but now he's actually doing that.
Oh. He need to wait for his reinforcement. Pharaohs have a lot of Preds coming in.
He's just got Preds. Yeah, his pitbull should be going round to try and tear Violet apart, but Violet's just not even building a refinery.
That's
She's
what they are
just
doing
Q
now.
moving pred tanks. Oh my god, this is a weird build, but it's working.
Somehow every time it's
It's
working.
literally just pred tank spam. There's no eco, nothing. It's just one unit. Oh dear.
I mean, I think is that Violet just got used to finishing their games on the on
In
the
under
stage.
5 minutes,
Yeah,
yeah.
in the 5 minutes, and
And
then
after that, it's
she
like,
doesn't
shit, what do
really
I do?
care. She doesn't really care. Doesn't think what's gonna happen next in the late game because hey, I already won the game. So why?
But it would have been better if she went all in because she's not using this MCV for so long now.
Yeah.
Could become really
The thing is,
handy.
though, these pit bulls are going to find their way around, but Violet actually pulls 5 tanks back to the main. And Lamas isn't microing. He's going to run all these pit bulls and these pred tanks. He's going to lose 1 pit bull, 2 pit bull. The third one's going to go out now. Oh, yeah, so there's no harvester snipes.
And he
For,
didn't lose a single predator.
but the thing is now, like, Violet had a chance to go, oh no, she just Q moved the whole... Okay, there we go. She didn't even bother pushing with the army. So now Lamas is able to get double ref down. Only 3 harvesters, but Guardian Cannon, Preds, Infantry. Like, Lamas has got all the tools to win the game right now because Violet didn't even bother to push. And I'm telling you, 1 Rifleman Scout, 1 Pitbull Scout, to see that they've got nothing ready.
Yeah.
Like, you push, but not like a scouting. Means that she wins again. He loses the game. Lamas is going to win this game pretty comfortably, I think. Yeah, look at that. Upgrade done. Yeah.
I mean, Lamas sees everything, pretty much everything he needs. He realizes that Violet doesn't really have any refinery. I think he does because he saw like this factory. Probably he noticed that there are no harvesters there, and that is like one of the worst ideas. That's absolutely crucial that you should go like a proper economy game. You have to go like 4 refineries, so at least 3 if you go in like tag. But if you don't, you're supposed to go 4 refineries. It's just obligatory. I mean,
yeah, it's a
move
very
MCV
messy game again.
Put some watchtowers. Have been really doing nothing for the last few minutes.
How much money is Violet on? Is Violet... Oh yeah, Violet's on no
Nothing.
money. Oh no. Oh my god.
she's still spamming from both their factories, having no money at all.
So she actually never actually built a 6th harvester. She used the 5th harvester
I don't think so.
for the blue Tiberium, yeah. So that eco's even slower. Ah, this is a... I don't know.
I mean,
Yeah.
I was so
Yeah,
disappointed.
this is slow, but not for me. It's 30 FPS, but you can feel the game slow. Like, so maybe I don't know.
Sells out. Oh my god. Well, game number 4 to Lamas. I think Lamas wins 1 more, right? And it's...
Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
so. I guess that's gonna be an ace. Oh well, no ace matches here. But that's gonna be a what? It's gonna be 4-1, right? I think.
It's 4-1 right now, so Lamas needs to win 1 more, or Violet has to win 3 more to draw, right?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say, what to add. I mean, I think like we.
It's hard to
explained
commentate, isn't it? Because there's
it
not much
is.
going on. It's just new
Right.
mistakes.
Well, maybe not. Yeah, well, there are some bad mistakes, and probably Violet. I think that she will definitely rewatch our stream, and I hope that she will like understand all these mistakes and will definitely draw attention to all those things and
Yeah.
start playing better soon. Well, I hope so because that's like one of those things which helps a lot when someone is casting your games. He just notices all these mistakes which are like hidden for you, and you don't always draw your attention to this. You don't always like notice those things. So yeah, I hope that it will play like a significant role in her stepping up her game at Kane's Rust. So yeah.
Right, well, I've tried to ask her pick a map. The Mars even said match point, but she doesn't really care. So arena, probably whatever. It's a simple map. She'll know it. It's short, so she can rush and probably feel good about it. But we'll find out. The Mars is going random as well. Maybe he's taking a piss. Oh wow, the Mars went random. He doesn't give a crap.
No, he really shouldn't. No.
Will we see another mirror again, or will he be another thing? I don't know. We've seen no screen faction yet, which is quite weird. at all. No screen at all. Violet, I think, normally likes screen. I don't know why she hasn't picked it.
I don't think either of them actually used to play screens. Maybe Lamas is used to play like Reaper. He was quite good at playing a good macro, like decent macro
Yeah.
game for, and he knew how to what to build. Like he certainly had some good builds because I played him earlier. I saw like his match against Muster, against Firestorm. I mean, which they played in the tournament, and he managed to outplay him. So yeah.
Hmm.
Well, oh,
Well, we
screen,
have
finally.
top left as the purple black cam. We have Violet once again.
Well, on the bottom right, we have the green screen as Lamas.
So, yeah, we just talk about screens. We finally see one, but immediately, black hand versus screen. The black hand's got to win. Like Violet, I think
I'm really
cannot
hoping
lose this
that
game.
Lamas goes for Dev Courage. And
On Arena, that's the Aeonian specialist. If you do it right, it's so powerful. And if he does it against oh no, not the engineer. Oh, he pulls the engineer back and the buzzers. Oh, Violet, what are you doing? This is very messy.
at least she's been paying attention and she's going to defend it.
Yeah, she's gonna get it now. That was very close there. He's gonna not even on Garrison. Okay, there's a few seconds lost on time, but that was good. That was good here with the mic. Yeah.
And that actually would be crucial if screen player Lamas decided to go like for dev tanks right now.
Sadly, he's not. But the good news is Violet going for it.
Violet is going for a flame rush. There we go. Now I want to see if it's a flame tank or it's a reckoner.
It should be. No, wait.
There's a buzzer though in the green field, and it's green as well. So you can't, unless you have all health bars on, you actually cannot see that buzzer. It's so well hidden in that field.
Really?
If you turn health bars off, you can't see it.
Is actually? I don't
Literally.
see. No, yeah.
That's the benefit of playing with all health bars. Yeah.
So yeah, exactly. And the funny thing is that eventually, I mean, I think it was a sudden change of heart from Violet. Because she decided not. Yeah, she decided not to go.
Wait, did she cancel the flame rush? Oh, Violet, what are you doing?
She suddenly changed her mind and decided to go for refinery. Play the proper economy first. Oh, that's the first. I think that's the first match where Violet actually has like 3 harvesters when having 2 refineries. That's nice. Nice start.
She just sent the 3rd harvester to go to the blue. That's not worth it at all.
Yeah, that's bad.
No, because by the time she'll get a full load and return to the actual refinery, that will basically be 2 green loads. And then when it comes to putting your 3rd refinery down and going for a 2 war factory or infantry and upgrade, you want to use the blue Tiberium in conjunction with your unit production to basically allow the blue Tiberium to get the upgrade faster. But she's just messed the timings up a lot by getting that blue Tiberium that quick. Yeah.
I think that's something you learn from Bike Crash because he does all this stuff when he can like afford going for the blue Tiberium with a 3rd harvester, but only when he does like some specific tactics. And I don't think like that's something you want to do every time in every matchup. As you said, it doesn't really pay off because you're gonna have this gap. You won't be able to like build harvesters and structures like all this in conjunction, as you said. So another thing is. Violet somehow manages, well, to have enough money to at least pump this infantry and get in a few scorpions on the field. Probably gonna push.
My! She just sold a war factory.
Did she?
And then he has 4 harvesters.
But maybe she's going all in infantry. That's
but she's built too many cabals and these rockets.
As long as Lamas don't see this.
Oh, this is very weird. This is messy.
If Violet could have hide her infantry, that would be a really good surprise. But now it's.
Oh, there we go. It's already been exposed. He knows it's coming.
That is.
Yeah, he's just double war factory and gun walkers now.
He should go 4, maybe 5, and sell them to me. I don't know.
No, he's going 32, it's okay, he's gonna be able to stop it quite easily if he like puts it, I don't even think he really needs.
What's the point of the...
Well.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Probably just just T3 with on 3 refineries, and he should be just fine. Just like a few Devastator warships should finish this game quite quickly.
The other swarm comes in, it only kills like 4 squads, so it wasn't that powerful. The Mars isn't actually placing buzzer hives behind power plant. There we go. Now does it. That's when it gets very powerful. I was gonna say, there we go. Look at that. As soon as Violet has to target the power plant, loads of damage is being done. Oh, look at that! It saves the power plant. No power plant. Yeah, Violet's chance to. Oh, look at that. There's even disintegrators in the back of the base. But I guess, yeah, actually, they just get killed. Yeah.
I hope there's gonna be a first refinery finally from Violet, maybe in this game. Maybe
I don't understand the thought process on selling a war factory before you even have enough harvests in both Tib. Like, all in, sure. No all in though. It's now, it's this game over. Yeah, Violet definitely needs to. I mean, the scouting was alright because she had a buggy and the Scorp and a base, and you can see what happening in expansion, right? But it's just
it just happens
the
that she
knowledge.
had a good scout because she had her units where where they supposed to be because she was pushing, and that's about it. It's not.
And
really
here
that
comes
she
the
was
fire
wanting to
sale.
help out.
There we go. Oh dear, that was. Well, I mean, she won one game, right? So that's the most important thing. Wasn't a whitewash.
Yes, wasn't a whitewash. Quite a good.
Oh.
At least they were playing like a quick games, I think.
Yeah, it's not like 3 hours long. Has Violet got a mic?
I don't know.
I was gonna say, get her on a call and ask her.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's interview her.
That would have
Interview
been nice
her.
to actually, interview her.
Wait, I'll type. I'll at her.
Yeah, you can ask her as well because maybe she decides to join us. Well, maybe she'll get more confident and join us. It will be nice.
Oh, Booker won't. I was in a VC with Booker. And he's like, I won't talk. I'm shy. I'm like, okay, alright, bro.
Yeah, he's actually good. I mean, Buka actually speaks English. He knows English because.
Yeah, he does. I'm like, bro, you got good English. He's like, I can't talk. I'm like, okay, fine, alright.
Okay, and Futurama now answers me that he's not up for the games today against Bike or something. I thought that we might, well, I don't know, stream or just watch them playing. He says that we need to ask him beforehand because he's probably quite busy at night. So, yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. Violet's not responding to me.
No, she isn't. Well, there was another thing I wanted to talk about. There was this stream a couple of days ago, I think, yesterday probably. Yeah, we wanted to organize those games, Sana against Eclipse show match, and well, something went wrong with Eclipse's connection, and we weren't able to actually organize the series. He couldn't connect, he was lagging and all this stuff. And I thought that maybe if we were like to organize the series, I don't know, tomorrow, let's say in the evening, maybe if you're up, I don't know, to join us for casting, that would be nice.
Yeah. Which day?
Tomorrow, I guess. I think.
I could do tomorrow. Yeah. Well, hopefully my keyboard comes out tomorrow. But yeah, I should be able to.
All right. So, thank you everybody for watching us. Thank you for well supporting us, and we hope that we will be able to organize more streams and make find actually to ask like good players to play soon, and to get notified about all our updates, just join our Discord server, and the link to our Discord server you'll find in the description below. And if you want to join, if you want to follow Gwaspari, because he streams almost every day and he has a really decent Kane content, and yeah, he's a good caster as well as a player. If you want to watch him, then you may want to join him. I'll share the link in description below this video and also in a chat right now.
Oh, awesome. Thank you, buddy.
No
Appreciate it.
Yeah, it was fun really casting with you guys. Thank you a lot.
Oh, no worries, no worries.
Yes, hello, welcome everybody.
Joining us, and thank you for helping to cast with this event. That was nice.
Yeah, no worries, bro. Pleasure's all mine. Good to watch Lamas play.
So I'm gonna end the stream. See you guys. Good night.
See you there, boys and girls.
Yeah, good night.